So this video is on the Smart by Pfaff, which is basically a Singer, because Singer and Pfaff are owned by the same company. And this machine is basically a Singer with the Pfaff name on it. But that's another story. This is the Pfaff 200c, and this is how to use the needle threader. So what you do is, first thing you want to do is thread the machine up. So thread it normally, from the top to the bottom, so it's all threaded. Then you need to raise the needle into its upper position. So don't turn it with the hand wheel. Use this button. Needle down and needle up. And that gets the needle in the correct position in order to use the needle threader. So I'm going to face this in here and zoom in a little bit. And you'll see that this is the needle threader hook right here. And this is, so it goes up and down like this. Now, when you use this and you push down like this, if you don't do it with a little bit of authority, it won't get in the right position. So try it up and down a few times. You don't have to jam it down with all your strength, but make sure that you get it to pop down like that, nice and firm. And that puts the little hook into a situation where you can get the thread in there. Now you'll notice that it has a hook on this side, and on the other side it has like a couple of spines in there. I'll get a little bit. You'll see how it kind of flanks the needle, and it's got 4 pieces to it. There's an upper and a lower and an upper and a lower, and you want to get the thread across. So what you do is, you can do it with the presser foot up or down. I think it works a little bit better with the presser foot down. So you hook the thread, take it with I'm holding the thread with my thumb and forefinger, and with my index finger, I'm going to hook the thread in there. And as it's going down, I'm going to make sure the needle threader goes all the way down. And then you just stick the thread through those 2 spines, and then while you're holding it, release with your left hand, and kind of at the same time release with your right, and you'll see that it pulled a loop through the needle, and you can pull this thread out. Whoops. You can raise up the foot if you want at this point, and then pull the thread out, and it's threaded like that. So let's do this one more time. I'm going to clip the extra thread here so we don't have that. So I'm going to unthread the needle, and we're going to hold it with my middle finger and the thumb, and let's try it with the foot up this time. So I'm going to go down like this, and I'm going to stick the thread in there like that, and it pulls it right through, just like that. Boom. So we'll do it one more time. I'll do it with the foot up again. That seemed to work pretty good. So as I lower the foot down, I'm going to hook it, and then I'm going to make sure that the needle threader is all the way down. I'm going to push the thread in there, and then you'll see that it pulls that loop of thread right through, like that. And when you do it with your right hand, you're going to flip this thing down and push it down. You're better off to hold the thread as small of a piece as possible, because the further you get out to the right, the harder it is to get it in where it's going to go. But it works perfectly every time. So you just pop it in, push down with authority. Whoops, I did it. And then stick your thread in that little slot there. Pulls it right through. So that's how you do it.